Welcome. This is a video introduction to the latest version of Deepwater, which is rolling out in August of 2015. This introduction is meant primarily for instructors who have some familiarity with Deepwater, and it gives you a basic overview of some of the changes and improvements we've made over the last few months. Okay, once you log in, and I'm going to log in as an instructor to give you a sense of what the instructor experience is like. So those of you who have participated in Deepwater and made use of it in your courses before will be familiar with this screen. This is the home screen, and you'll see on the left the instructor profile, and here's the basic information about you. There's contact information. Very important, as you may know, to set your time zone correctly. So make sure you do that once you've registered and logged on. And you might want to just go back, take this opportunity to go back and confirm that. And here's where you can change your password as well in this area. Okay. But here's the main screen. Here's where most of the action happens. On the right-hand side, we have game administration. This is essentially unchanged. All of the changes have to do with how you configure a game and the functionality of Deepwater as a simulation game. So let's go into one. I've set up a couple of test games here. And again, just give you a brief tour of some of the differences. And I'm going to go across from left to right through each tab. This is the dashboard tab. This gives you some basic information about a game that you've already set up. The only real difference here is you are now able to view and download reports from previous rounds. Previously, you could only access the reports for the last previously closed round. But now you can select reports from any of the previous rounds and have access to them. So that's one significant improvement. There's some basic improvements in the amount of information that's over here about this game. The deadline was always there, but now you'll know precisely when the reports will become available for students. That's something that you can configure, but this is a reminder as to the setting for that report availability. Let's go to the next tab on the right. That's the configuration tab, and this should also be familiar. The configuration tab was present in the previous version, and this really has not changed a whole lot. The notifications tab is brand new, and this organizes all of the notifications that you could receive if you'd like to, in terms of what's happening in the game. So the first one here is whether to be CC'd on student decisions or not. This will give you a carbon copy of the confirmation email that students get. So you can turn that on and off. With all of these, you have the ability to send immediately or digest them, except for this one. There's no digest for the student decisions. That provides you with all of the detail in terms of what they've decided. So the little pop-up box here tells you what's in that email that students receive. Now you can decide just to be notified that they have submitted decisions, and that's what this next one is all about. This will just tell you that they have submitted decisions. And you can choose to receive that immediately, receive a digest nightly, or a digest weekly. I've set this to a nightly digest, but you can set it however you would like. There's also a notification option to notify you when students have paid, they've registered and paid, and they're ready to be assigned to teams. They can't start to play until you assign them to a team. So this is a notification to you that that's something that needs to be done. Notify me when new round reports are available. You can turn that on or off. And that will alert you when the reports are in fact available on the website to students. And there's also this option to be notified when teams have missed deadlines. So it's sort of the obverse of notify me when decisions have been received or have been submitted. This will let you know which teams have missed a round deadline. Okay, and we can click on save to save those changes. And so I'm gonna end this as part one, and in part two we'll continue with the other tabs. Thank you very much.